Welcome back to the Final 24 Hours channel, the channel that takes you deep inside the last day on Earth of the world's most famous and infamous figures. We uncover what really happened in their final 24 hours alive. Today's video will be the final 24 hours in the life of John F. Kennedy. He was young, charismatic, hopeful. John Fitzgerald Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, symbolized a new era of American possibility. But in just 24 hours, that hope would vanish on a sunny street in Dallas. This is the final 24 hours of John F. Kennedy. It's Thursday morning, November 21st. Kennedy begins his day at the White House, cheerful, focused, unaware that this will be his final full day alive. He meets advisors, reviews speeches, and discusses upcoming re-election plans for 1964. His approval ratings are climbing again. His mission: unify Democrats in Texas, a state divided between liberals and conservatives. He boards Air Force One with First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy, Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson, and Texas Governor John Connally. At 11:45 a.m., Air Force One lifts off destination, Texas. Crowds gather at Love Field Airport in Houston and San Antonio, waving American flags. Throughout the day, Kennedy's Texas trip feels like a victory lap. Crowds adore him. Jackie, radiant in her pink Chanel suit, charms everyone she meets. By evening, the motorcade heads to Fort Worth, the final stop before Dallas. The Texas Hotel, Fort Worth. Secret Service agents check hallways as JFK and Jackie arrive. It's 10 p.m. Kennedy checks into room 850 of the Texas hotel. He's relaxed, even joking with his staff. He calls his aide, Kenny O'Donnell, and says, "We're going to have a good day tomorrow." The couple retires for the night. Wren taps against the window. It'll be the last night they ever spend together. 6:30 a.m. Kennedy steps out of his suite to a cheering crowd gathered below his window. He greets supporters outside the Texas hotel, his final public handshake before Dallas. At 8:45 a.m., he delivers a breakfast speech to a packed ballroom of Fort Worth Chamber of Commerce members. At 10 a.m. he boards Air Force One once more, bound for Dallas, Love Field Airport. The motorcade awaits, a shiny 1961 Lincoln Continental convertible. At 11:38 a.m., Air Force One lands in Dallas. The rain has stopped. The skies are clear, a perfect Texas day. Crowds press against barriers, waving flags as Kennedy and Jackie step off the plane. The president insists the convertible's tops stay down. He wants the people to see him. The motorcade departs. Kennedy waves, smiling broadly. Jackie sits beside him, Governor Connally and his wife just ahead. Their destination, the Dallas Trade Mart, where he's scheduled to speak at 12:30. The Texas School Book Depository looms in the background. As the limousine turns onto Elm Street, crowds cheer wildly. The president waves, then turns to his wife and says something no microphone will ever capture. Then the sound of 3 gunshots, or 3 shots, ring out in rapid succession. The first misses. The second strikes both Kennedy and Governor Connally. The third, fatal chaos, screams. Jackie climbs onto the back of the limousine as agents rush to shield them. At 12:30 p.m., John F. Kennedy is mortally wounded. The motorcade races toward Parkland Memorial Hospital. Doctors rush through the emergency room. Doctors perform desperate surgery, but it's hopeless. At 1 p.m., the 35th President of the United States is pronounced dead. Jacqueline Kennedy stands silently, her pink suit stained with blood. She refuses to change her clothes. "I want them to see what they've done to Jack." 2 hours later, aboard Air Force One, Lyndon Johnson is sworn in as president. Jackie stands beside him, motionless, her husband's coffin just a few feet away. John F. Kennedy's life was short, just 46 years. But in that time, he ignited a generation. He spoke of courage, service, and a better future. The last 24 hours of John F. Kennedy's life remind us greatness can end in an instant, but legacy never dies. John Fitzgerald Kennedy, May 29, 1917, November 22, 1963. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you will be instantly notified of new videos. See you on the next one.